Across social media, waves of sympathy flooded her way, while Kody and Robyn faced backlash for what many called a pathetic attempt to rewrite history. The fallout rippled through the family. Janelle reportedly voiced her disappointment, calling Kody and Robyn's actions divisive and unnecessary. Meri, though quieter, is said to be exhausted by the endless drama. Viewing this as yet another chapter in Kody's long record of favoritism and betrayal, even on set, production insiders described tension so thick it could be cut with a knife. Cameras captured the strain, and TLC executives knew they had struck reality TV gold. But at what cost? Online, the debates turned vicious. Fans split into camps, memes exploded across social media, and detailed threads dissected every accusation, every denial, every tear. To Christine's supporters, she was the survivor of a toxic marriage now being smeared for daring to escape. To Kody and Robyn's dwindling defenders, the accusations held some weight, a last-ditch attempt to reveal a truth no one else would speak. The storm wasn't just about loyalty, it was about legacy. Who would control the story of the Browns? Kody and Robyn, clinging desperately to a crumbling empire? Or Christine, carving a new path that proved freedom and happiness were possible beyond polygamy? And here lies the ultimate twist. By attacking Christine, Kody and Robyn may have sealed their own downfall. The backlash only reinforced what fans already believed, that Christine was the heart of the family all along, and Kody's obsession with Robyn destroyed everything. Welcome back to Glow Gossips USA, where every twist in the Brown family saga gets revealed with the raw intensity fans crave. And tonight, the fallout from Kody and Robyn's false accusations against Christine has taken the family, and the show, into uncharted chaos. Filming has reportedly become more tense than ever. Producers are walking on eggshells, desperate to capture the explosive drama without crossing ethical lines. But how do you film a family in crisis, when reputations, mental health, and broken trust are all on the line? Sources close to production admit that some cast members are hesitant to film certain scenes, afraid that the tension could ignite into something irreversible. And yet, this very scandal has shifted the spotlight in a way no one expected. For the first time in years, the ex-wives are stepping into the center of the stage, no longer overshadowed by Kody's controlling narrative. Christine has become a symbol of resilience, drawing a wave of support as fans rally behind her strength. Janelle and Meri, too, are poised to claim more screen time, their stories of independence and survival sparking interest beyond Kody's crumbling authority. After more than a decade of Kody-centric storylines, Sister Wives may finally be transforming into a series about the women, about their voices, their strength, and their new lives beyond his shadow. But what about Robyn? Her role is under harsher scrutiny than ever before. Once protected as Kody's favored wife, she now stands in the eye of the storm. Will she remain his loyal defender, or will the mounting backlash against the accusations force her to reconsider her role in both the family and the show? Insiders whisper that Robyn is buckling under the pressure. Between fan outrage and tension with the ex-wives, her future as Kody's anchor is anything but guaranteed. Experts in reality TV dynamics warn that the accusations will leave lasting scars. Family fractures are expected to deepen. Christine, emotionally drained from constantly defending herself, is rumored to be considering legal action for defamation. If she takes that step, it won't just escalate the conflict. It could rip the Browns apart on a scale we've never seen before. Meanwhile, Janelle and Meri continue to distance themselves, further isolating Kody and Robyn in their self-made fortress. Public perception is another battlefield. Online forums and social media polls reveal a bitter divide. Christine's supporters view her as a survivor fighting lies, while Kody and Robyn's defenders argue that the accusations might contain hidden truths. This polarization has turned into a war of words, one that threatens not only the family's image, but the very future of the show itself. And the emotional toll? It's staggering. Christine is exhausted, trying to balance her new chapter with David Woolley while still being forced to relive old wounds in public. Kody, already criticized for years of favoritism and neglect, faces renewed condemnation. Every old fight, every broken promise, every manipulative moment is being replayed, dissected, and exposed for millions to judge. The media, of course, is feasting on the chaos. Tabloids and entertainment outlets blast headlines about betrayal, division, and breakdowns. Speculation runs wild. To fans, she is either the last loyal wife or the ultimate destroyer. Her role in Kody's downfall will be debated for years to come. Did she protect him, or did she isolate him to the point of no return? And what about Kody himself? The future is murky. Away from the cameras, away from TLC, he may finally be forced to confront the demons that pride and denial buried for decades. But can a man who built his entire identity on control, charisma, and power truly accept weakness? Or will he continue to spiral, blaming everyone but himself? Just when fans thought the Browns couldn't fall any further, another scandal detonated. Reality TV watchers were stunned when reports surfaced that Kody and Robyn had publicly accused Christine of false and damaging behavior. Imagine that. The man who broke her heart and the woman who replaced her teaming up to attack Christine's character just as she was finally finding peace. For years, Sister Wives fans have watched Christine endure humiliation, neglect, and Kody's endless favoritism for Robyn. Her decision to leave was hailed as an act of courage. She found new love, new strength, and a new chapter. But Kody and Robyn weren't done with her. According to insiders, they went on the offensive, making claims that Christine had mishandled family finances, neglected her children, and manipulated household decisions. These accusations, blasted into the public spotlight, shook the fan base to its core. Christine fought back fiercely, calling the allegations outrageous lies meant to damage her reputation and credibility. She said what millions were already thinking. This was a calculated campaign to discredit her. A desperate attempt by Kody and Robyn to maintain control of the narrative on the show. But why now? Why strike when Christine had already moved on with her life? Fans speculate it was all about timing. Just as Christine's relationship with David Woolley was blossoming, Kody and Robyn allegedly panicked. Her newfound independence and happiness threatened their control of the spotlight. And if Christine was seen as thriving while Kody spiraled, the contrast would expose them as the villains fans already suspected them to be. Let's not forget Kody's history. He has always been the central figure of this family, the so-called patriarch. But what kind of patriarch alienates his children, belittles his wives, and prioritizes one relationship above all others? His legacy is riddled with accusations of manipulation, favoritism, and emotional neglect. Christine and Janelle called him out on it openly. Meri lived through it silently. And fans saw it unfold on national television. So is it any wonder that when Christine finally walked away and stood on her own 2 feet, Kody's pride couldn't handle it? And then there's Robyn's role. Never underestimate her influence. As Kody's legal wife and closest confidant, she has his ear in ways no one else does. Insiders say her sway is powerful, that many of Kody's most divisive decisions were shaped by her whispering in the background. Did she push him to target Christine? Was it jealousy, fear of losing status, or simple loyalty to her husband? Fans are divided. Some believe she masterminded the smear campaign. Others think she was just enabling Kody's bitterness. But one thing is undeniable. Robyn and Kody together form a destructive alliance that has repeatedly left wreckage in its path. Christine, on the other hand, responded with grace. She denied the accusations with calm but firm words. She said she had been transparent with family finances, had always put her children st, and would not allow lies to tarnish her truth. Her poise under fire only strengthened fan support. I think the COVID hit back. We're just very family again, which is really. The breaking news has shattered the Brown family like never before, a shocking twist that no one saw coming. Hello and welcome back to Glow Gossips USA, your ultimate source for Sister Wives drama and the real stories behind the headlines. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because what we're about to reveal will leave you stunned. For over a decade, fans have witnessed the cracks in the Brown family's foundation. But this latest revelation has taken the world by storm. Kody Brown, the once confident patriarch of Sister Wives, has been hospitalized following a severe mental health crisis. This isn't just another bump in the road. This is a collapse years in the making. From the beginning, Kody promised America a vision of love, unity, and plural harmony. But behind the smiling faces and staged family dinners, a darker truth was brewing. The weight of broken marriages, financial ruin, and fractured relationships finally pushed Kody to his breaking point. Reports confirmed that he checked into a facility after what insiders call an emotional collapse. And here's where the story takes a sharp, controversial turn. Robyn Brown, his last remaining wife, stands at the center of it all. Fans are asking the questions no one wants to answer. Did Robyn save Kody's life, or did she help drive him over the edge? This moment feels like the tragic climax of a saga fans have followed for years. Once a story of faith, love, and togetherness, Sister Wives has spiraled into a cautionary tale of favoritism, betrayal, and public downfall. Kody went from patriarch to pariah, a man once admired, now pitted. When the cameras first rolled back in, Kody looked unstoppable. A man with 4 wives, children, and endless confidence. But what started as a groundbreaking reality experiment quickly turned into a nightmare. Christine called him out for favoritism. Janelle became fiercely independent. Meri, already bruised by her catfishing scandal, drifted further away. And then, one by one, they left. By season, Kody was clinging to one last lifeline. Robyn. His charisma faded into bitterness, his temper alienated his children, and his world shrank to a single household. Fans saw the anger, the paranoia, and the walls closing in. Money only made things worse. The dream of Coyote Pass turned into a financial graveyard. Divorce settlements, scattered households, and mounting costs drained whatever fortune the Browns had left. Rumors swirled for years that Kody was drowning in debt, and now it seems. Those whispers carried more truth than anyone wanted to admit. But the deepest cuts came from his children. Estranged, neglected, and disillusioned, many of them distanced themselves from their father. The tragedy of Garrison's death left scars that fans say Kody may never recover from. His grief, twisted with guilt and anger, left him spiraling into an abyss. And through it all, Robyn remained. To some, she is his caretaker. The one woman holding him together. To others, she is the flame that fueled his collapse, the favorite wife who widened the rift and left Kody stranded. Interviews show Robyn herself admitting, "I didn't sign up to be the only one. I feel like I'm drowning sometimes." Behind closed doors, insiders whisper about explosive fights, guilt, and a pressure cooker of resentment. Now, fans are split in bitter debate. Did Robyn's loyalty keep Kody alive? Or did her controlling nature finally break him? One thing is undeniable. Kody Brown's hospitalization has changed everything. The man who once held his family, his wives, and even TLC's ratings in the palm of his hand is now fighting for his sanity. For his ex-wives, this may be the final confirmation that walking away saved them. For the children, it's a painful reminder of the father they once had and the stranger he became. And for fans, it's the biggest twist Sister Wives has ever delivered. Not scripted, not staged, but tragically real. The story of the Brown family has always been a ticking time bomb, but this time the explosion has left everyone speechless. Welcome back to Glow Gossips USA, your #1 home for every shocking twist in the world of Sister Wives. If you thought the drama had reached its peak when Kody Brown was hospitalized, think again. Because what comes next pushes this family saga into uncharted and dangerous territory. There are whispers echoing across fan forums and insider circles that TLC is planning something unprecedented. A dramatic reunion episode that could change reality television forever. Imagine this. Christine, Janelle, and Meri sitting across from Robyn, each of them seething with years of unresolved anger, while the host pokes and prods them into reliving the ugliest chapters of their lives. At the center of it all would be Kody's devastating breakdown. The very illness that hospitalized him could become primetime entertainment. But is it entertainment, or is it exploitation? Fans are already split. Some say this reunion would deliver record-breaking ratings. Others argue it would be cruel to put Kody's fragility on display. The possibility of watching the ex-wives confront Robyn about their years of pain while Kody struggles in silence feels both electrifying and horrifying. But one thing is certain. TLC smells money, and the network has never shied away from turning trauma into a storyline. And then comes the burning question. Will Robyn stay? For years, she has been seen weeping on camera, her tears dissected by fans as either manipulative or genuine. But this hospitalization could be the breaking point. If Kody's health continues to decline, will Robyn truly stand by his side, or will she become the final wife to walk away? If she does, Kody could face something he hasn't experienced in decades, being completely, utterly alone. Think about the irony here. Kody began this journey wanting to prove that plural marriage was a model of love, faith, and strength. He stood proudly in front of millions, saying his family was built on unity, but the truth we've all witnessed over the years is far darker. Instead of proving the beauty of polygamy, the Browns became a cautionary tale, a legacy of favoritism, manipulation, betrayal, and collapse. And yet, in this storm of heartbreak, there are glimmers of resilience. Christine rose from the ashes of her marriage and found new love with David Woolley, radiating happiness fans say they never saw when she was with Kody. Janelle embraced her independence, showing the world that a woman once bound by plural rules could thrive on her own terms. Even Meri, after years of silence and humiliation, found her voice and began carving out a life away from the shadow of Kody's dominance. The children, though scarred by the public implosion of their family, are stepping into their own stories, building lives that extend beyond the reality show cameras. But Robyn, she remains the most polarizing figure. To Kody, she was the great love, the one he clung to as the others walked away. Was Robyn the mastermind behind the accusations, manipulating Kody to secure her status? Or was Kody lashing out in fear, desperate to hold on to control as his world slipped away? Some fans, clinging to hope, even suggest the whole fiasco may have been the result of miscommunication, though those voices are quickly drowned out by louder, angrier ones. Online fan theories have turned the accusations into an obsession. Every episode is being rewatched. Every past fight compared to the present, every glance analyzed for hidden meaning. The debate has grown beyond sister wives itself. It's become a larger commentary on plural marriage, loyalty, betrayal, and the fragile ethics of family reality television. The scandal is now a defining chapter in the Brown family's story. Tensions between Kody, Robyn, and the ex-wives have hardened into deep, seemingly permanent fractures. Christine stands tall as a beacon of dignity and transparency, her strength inspiring fans across the world. But the price of her resilience has been heavy, leaving her emotionally drained even as her reputation shines brighter than ever. Fan and media attention has exploded, reinvigorating interest in sister wives at a staggering emotional cost. Will the show lean into this chaos and continue exploiting the family's darkest moments? Or will producers pivot, reshaping the series? Around Christine, Janelle, and Meri's lives outside of Kody's shadow. One thing is clear, the future of the Browns is more uncertain than ever. And then came the revelation that left even longtime fans stunned, Janelle Brown declaring that she will never forgive Kody. For years, Janelle was considered the steady presence, the calm in the storm. But this admission shattered any illusion that their bond could be repaired. She wasn't just talking about personal grievances. She was exposing decades of favoritism, broken promises, and betrayal. Audiences erupted. Social media lit up with debates, theories, and furious support. Some praised Janelle for finally speaking her truth, for setting boundaries after years of emotional neglect. Others criticized her for being too rigid, insisting forgiveness was still possible. But the reality was undeniable. The rift between Janelle and Kody had become permanent. The history of their relationship paints the full picture. From the beginning, Janelle often felt sidelined, her needs pushed aside while Kody poured his attention into Robyn. Over the years, resentment grew, exclusion from major family decisions, emotional neglect, and promises made but never kept. Each broken commitment eroded trust until Janelle had nothing left to give. Her breaking point was decades in the making. Watching Kody's favoritism toward Robyn intensify, watching her children feel overlooked, watching her voice silenced in the family, it all built into a wall of bitterness that could never be dismantled. When she finally declared she would never forgive him, fans weren't shocked. They were relieved she had finally said what they'd seen all along. The fallout from Janelle's stance rippled through the family. Her children, caught in the middle, struggle with loyalty to both parents while navigating the very public implosion of their family. Christine quietly empathizes, knowing firsthand the pain of Kody's neglect. Meri, the first wife, is reportedly supportive but weary, exhausted by years of similar struggles. And Robyn? Her already tense relationship with Janelle has only worsened, her position as the favored wife making reconciliation impossible. Filming has grown increasingly volatile. Cameras capture awkward confrontations, tense silences, and moments where the Browns seem more like adversaries than family. For TLC, this is ratings gold. For the Browns, it's emotional devastation. Kody's response, as always, has been riddled with excuses. In interviews, he admits mistakes, but insists he values all his relationships equally. Fans see right through it. To them, it's just another attempt to dodge accountability. Another refusal to face the truth of the pain he caused. And so the debate rages on. Some fans hold out hope for reconciliation, while others believe the damage is permanent. Analysts say Janelle's refusal to forgive Kody has redefined the show, shifting it from a series about polygamous unity to a series about the consequences of betrayal and favoritism. The Browns are fractured, perhaps beyond repair. The accusations against Christine, Janelle's declaration, Kody's hospitalization. It's a storm unlike anything reality television has seen before. And yet, through the chaos, one truth remains. The Browns will continue to captivate audiences with every heartbreaking twist, every shocking betrayal, and every moment of raw, messy humanity. Because this is no longer just a show, it's a saga. A story of love, rivalry, loyalty, and betrayal played out under the unforgiving